Just to get this out of the way, the whole reason I'm making this video is because of a small trend going around with some LEGO Monkey Kid editors reposting other people's work. I'm guessing they're getting these videos from TikTok and then uploading them to YouTube. I've actually talked to one of the editors doing this, and they said it was just because they were too busy to make any edits of their own. This is just really sad to me because the whole reason I got into editing Monkey Kid content and animated content in general was because of all the hard work I saw other people putting into it. This really inspired me to try it out, and to see people getting overwhelmed and maybe lazy with edits just pains me. So I'm going to try to explain my editing process and how I don't get overwhelmed. There are three main types of edits that I make, and the first is a MEP or a collab edit, where the song and the length of the edit is already picked out for you, and you just have to add the clips, text, and effects. The next type of edit is an intro edit. This is where you have the clip from the show that you're editing and you let it play, and then the music starts very abruptly or it just slowly blends in.
May was right. I need to stop dragging you into my fights. I'm sorry, bud. I need you to sit this one out.
One more of my friends flies off today. I'm gonna lose.
The last edit is just a music all the way edit.
Free, shine like the Grand Prix. Options ain't a turn, cause tell me we ain't have a plan B. You could try your best, but nevertheless won't understand me. The vision in my head ain't something fitting in the page.
The MEP edit is probably going to be the easiest one to make if you're on a time crunch because half of it's already done for you and the song's already picked out. And the second easiest edit is probably going to be a music edit because you don't have to find an intro clip, which can just be super annoying sometimes. Hardest edit is probably going to end up being the intro edit because you have to find a lot of moving parts such as the intro clip, the music, the transition. It's just a really big headache to get done. When starting out on my edits, I first make sure I'm using the 16:9 ratio in this little section right here. Trust me, this is going to be super important later. Then I just import all the clips and music I'm going to need. You can usually find all the clips you need by just a quick YouTube search, but sometimes they aren't that easy to find, so either I make a compilation with the clips I already have, or I just ask someone to make a bunch of clips together. Shout out to Zyatan Edits for making me a video of all of MK's trauma. It ended up being like an hour long, which is insane. MK is just not doing so hot. I usually add the sound first, I have the bass to work off, and then I get all the clips in order. Not much to explain here, just kind of going through all the clips and having them slide together nicely. After adding that, I usually do the text. I feel like the text is super important because it's usually the first thing that catches a viewer's attention, so it needs to look really good. You should also have a certain style of text that is unique to you so viewers know that it's you whenever they come across one of your videos in the wild. Here's the current text I'm using. It's just a bold and white Merryweather with a glow effect. I also like adding shadow because it makes the glow effect pop out way more. Another little tip is just to animate your text in the same way. How you animate your text should be specific to your channel so the returning viewers know it's you. The animation effects that I like to use are the fade in effect at 0.2 seconds for the intro and the blur effect for 0.2 seconds for the outro. This makes the text feel super fast paced and makes it feel bubblier overall. After adding text, the next step for me is to add effects. Some of my favorite effects are the play pendulum effect. I feel like this one adds a lot of motion to the background and keeps the edit from looking too stiff. I also like to add the shake and astral effects on top of each other to get the sort of quake effect. The last effect I use is a lot of the electro border. This one is great for intros because of the outline and the smaller picture. After I finally finish with all of the audio, video, text, and effects, I'm done with the video. First I export it in the 16:9 ratio, and then I change the size to a 1:1 or a square ratio. Doing this lets me upload one YouTube video and one YouTube short, but it does mean I also have to make a thumbnail for my YouTube video. This makes less work for me and lets people who don't want to watch my shorts see my videos. You can also put videos into long compilations after you've made a lot of them, kinda like I did here. Now after doing all this, I just make the thumbnail in Canva and then I'm done. If you want to see the video I was editing in the background the whole time, then you can click on this video.